So how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a comparison between the Buzzard and the Savage in GTA 5 Online. Hopefully this video can help you out decide on which one to buy if you was looking to buy either one. So if you wasn't aware, both of these helicopters can be purchased from the Warstock Cash and Carry website. About 3/4 of the way down the list you will see the Buzzard. It can seat 4 people and it cost $1,750,000, which is expensive, but it's not badly priced compared to the Savage, which also seats 4 people but cost $1,950,000. So there's a $200,000 price difference, but they both have their benefits, they both got pros and cons, and I'm going to get into that a little bit later in the video. But to start with, I know these aren't cars, but I'm going to take them in a straight line, pretty much a race if you want to call it that. I'm going to show you how long it takes to get up in the air and from one end of the runway to the other, just so it gives you a rough idea of how fast these helicopters actually are. So in my personal opinion, while we're going up and down this runway here, I'm just going to quickly say it feels like the Buzzard is a lot faster, more nimble and agile whilst you're flying it in the game. The Savage seems quite clunky, quite a big chopper. It's not hard to control by any means, but it seems like it's a lot slower whilst manoeuvring the vehicle. So as you can see there, it took 16.6 seconds for the Buzzard to get from one end to the other, and now we're in the Savage. This vehicle is absolutely huge for a helicopter, as you can very well see. But now we're going to take off, get from one end to the other, show you the time of this. Once we get halfway down the runway here, you will see it wobble a little bit. That's going back to what I was saying, it's a little bit harder to control than the Buzzard and not as agile, but it's really not that much of a problem. Once you learn how to fly this properly, it won't be an issue. So it took 17.5 seconds, so it is just under a second slower. But yet again, it was raining, it was windy in the game, stuff like that does affect how the vehicles fly. So they're pretty much very similar in a straight line top speed test. Now we're going to give them a strength test. I'm shooting it at the exhaust on the Buzzard, my friend's shooting it at the exhaust on the Savage. I did start shooting about 10 rounds earlier than what he did, so it took me, I think it was about 90 rounds, and it took him between 40 and 50. So the Buzzard is a little bit stronger than the Savage when it's being shot at. We was both using exactly the same guns, the Mark II Combat MG. I tested it a few times, it did work out to be the same pretty much every time. So if any of you guys disagree with that, if you think the Savage is stronger, then I apologise, I must have done the test wrong, but I've done it a few times the same way and I got the same results every single time. So the Buzzard is a bit stronger, it's more resistant to fire than the Savage, which is a shame, seeing as the Savage is based off a military helicopter and it's the same as the Valkyrie, but we're not covering that in this video. This is just between the Savage and the Buzzard. Now then, we're just going to take a little fly about. The video isn't going to be stretched out for that much longer, so don't worry. We're just going to show you some footage of what they're like flying, their firepower, and how strong the vehicles actually are when they're up in the sky. As you can see, the Savage here with the explosive rounds, you don't need to reload with these. You can just keep shooting as much as you want, and your homing rockets that come out of the side of the chopper, they are unlimited, same as the Buzzard, but there is pretty much no reload time, so you can shoot one, about half a second later, if that, you can shoot another one and keep going. Fire, 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 no problem. So in the long run, this vehicle pretty much lives up to its name. It is an absolute savage. Now one thing that I do like about the Buzzard is if you bought it and you are a CEO, you can go to the CEO vehicles section, select it, it will spawn instantly in front of you for free. You can get in it and fly off without any problems. Unlike the Savage, where you have to call it in from Pegasus and then go pick it up from a helipad somewhere across the map. So it's a bit more time consuming, and say you play Grand Theft Auto a lot, you are going to save a hell of a lot of time in the long run. Just instead of driving from where you are to the nearest helipad to go and pick up your vehicle, the Buzzard will make it so much easier whilst you're in a horrible situation, or you've just started a bit of VIP work and you want to get out there and start doing it instantly. That is why the Buzzard is so good for me. The machine guns are not explosive like the Savage. It does have exactly the same rockets, but there is a reload time, which is a little bit frustrating, but this was in at the beginning of the game. The Savage was a bit of DLC, so they wanted something to be superior in a sense than what the Buzzard was when it originally came out. As an attack chopper, the Savage is a lot better, and I can't deny that. With the explosive rounds and the unlimited firing of the rockets coming out of it, they're pretty much the same speed. There's really not much difference in the strength, a few bullets here and there, but with the firepower that you get, you're going to be able to shake people off no problem. But my personal opinion, like I said, the Buzzard is my favourite one. the amount of times when you're a CEO, instantly call it in on any road across the whole map, within that circle on the map, it will spawn right there, no problem. Get in, take off, get out of a horrible situation, or like I said, if you want to start work, off you go. So that is pretty much it. I'm not going to recommend which one to buy, I'll leave that to you. I've just given a breakdown of each vehicle, showing you the pros and cons of either one, so hopefully that has helped you out decide on which one to buy if you was looking to buy one. Thank you very much for watching, guys. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Also, let me know in the comments which one is your favourite. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new. Also, stick around for more videos to come very soon. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.